Hi everyone! I am back for a monthly recap, and if you have actually watched my Lit Ladies video from this past week, I am in the same hair and outfit because I'm filming it all on the same day. Killing two birds with one stone, why not, right? Anyway, happy May. This is a little bit late, but we are finally in the month of May, and can you believe it's May? I say that every month, but seriously. It's nice now because the weather's getting a little warmer, so it's going to soon be the time where I can wear lots of skirts and dresses, and that makes me happy. What does not make me happy is the fact that my allergies are, trying to get the best of me, and it's really been kind of a struggle to, you know, try to find a way to breathe without drinking so much medicine, but hopefully it gets better. Other things, let's see. We moved to a new office, me and my company, I mean. So, yay! I really like our new space. It's very clean. I got a bigger space and I actually sit right across from one of my good friends, so that's so much fun. I also got a new computer, so that's even better because my old one was kind of a dinosaur, so it took me forever to, get work done. Now I will be more efficient. Um, Also, there's a Starbucks on the corner, so that's an important thing for me. I also celebrated my sister's birthday with her in April, which was really fun. We also had the perfect day celebration in Jersey. And I watched Pippin yesterday. That's actually technically a May thing, but I wanted to say it. Okay. Also, May equals BEA. Who's excited? I know I am, and I'm sure many of you are too. Whether you'll be going or you'll be participating in Armchair Bea or watching everyone's tweets, let me know. I am very excited. It will be my third year going, so if you guys have any questions or if you just want to tweet at me and say, hey, I'm coming, hope I see you there, I would love to see you. I like saying hi to people, and I promise I'm nice and don't bite, contrary to what Estelle has said in her tweet. There will be another video about BEA coming along before BEA. But for now, why don't you check out the BEA part of it series that I'm doing with a couple of friends. I'm going to link to that down below. Okay, so as always, let me talk about my top April reads. First of all, obviously, the spot will only go to this book. It's Heir of Fire by Sarah J. Maas. I was incredibly lucky to be one of the first few non-publishing people to read it because of my friend Adam's generosity. It's amazing, you guys. I have said it before about Crown of Midnight. I said that Sarah's writing, developed and got even better, and the same is true with Heir of Fire. I don't know how she does it, but it got even more incredible. There were old familiar characters, which I loved, and they grew so much in this book, and then there are the newer characters who I also love and I need more of. Basically, even though it is a gigantic book, because seriously, the arc was really big, I'm sure you've seen the picture on Twitter by now if you're a fan, it was just amazing. I try not to spoil it. I don't think I have yet. But I did do a mini review on Goodreads if you're interested in that, and if you want more details, feel free to tweet me. You know how much I would love to fangirl about this series forever and ever. Okay, let's see. What else are my top April reads? Oh, To All the Boys I Loved Before, Jenny Han's latest release, was another top read for me. It's so good, you guys. I love books that are able to tackle the sister dynamic really well, and Jenny Han definitely got that right in her book. It reminded me so much of me and my own sisters. And the age gaps between the sisters in the book are actually the same as the ones I have with my sisters, so that was fun. I could see a lot of myself in Lara Jean, like the writing part and the kind of like she likes to stay at home part, but I was definitely a lot more like her sister Margot. So I thought that read was really fun. The concept is really fun. And even though I think it could work really well as a standalone read, I do think it's going to be fun that there's a sequel coming out because I need to know what happens between certain parties in that book. If you've read it, you probably know who I'm referring to. If you haven't, then read it so you know who I'm referring to. But yes, go on and get that one, guys. Another good one. Wow, I feel like the rest of this list is contemporary. So the next one is Morgan Matson's latest, Since You've Been Gone. And guys, I'm a sucker for a good friendship story. Let's get that out there right now. Morgan nails her characters once again with this novel. It's phenomenal. Just the way she manages to get me to care so much about these people, it's crazy. I also feel like she writes situations that happen to most of us in real life in one form or another, and that definitely was the same with this book. I also really like the list aspect of it, and there are playlists in this book, you guys. I'm so happy about that. And I'm even happier that I actually know a lot of the songs on the playlist. So yeah. Okay, the next book that I'm going to mention is actually the most emotional read that's on this list, and it's Torn Away by Jennifer Brown. It's my second Jennifer Brown book, but it was definitely got dark. Sorry, it was definitely more emotional. I cried reading this book. It's about a girl named Jersey who loses her house and everything in it, and her mom and her sister during a tornado, and it's just traumatizing to see what she has to go through and experience. My heart broke for her. I just wanted to, wrap her up in a blanket and like give her a hug and just tell her everything was gonna be okay. Brown really captured the gravity of a situation like that so well in that book, and it's just really good, guys, and I really think you should give it a read. There is also my last book, which gave me a lot of wanderlust, particularly for Italy, which I never had before, not until reading this book. My sisters always wanted to go, but for me, I was kind of just like, I'll go because, it's Italy and there are things I want to see there, but now I'm just like, I need to go to Italy. It's Wish You Were Italian by Kristen Ray. It's just so fun, guys. It's about a girl named Pippa who is sent to Italy by her parents to go to like an art school, but she ends up deciding to go on her own adventure. It's sort of a little bit like Wanderlove in that sense, because that's kind of the same thing, because Bria goes on the tour but decides to take off on her own. But Pippa's adventure is so fun because she makes new friends, she gets to go to these places that sound amazing, she eats all this amazing food, and of course there's romance. I remember reading this book like while I was standing in line at Shake Shack, and I just knew that I was going to enjoy it, and I just really wanted to go to Italy after reading it. So you guys should go out and get that one. Okay, and as always, let me list a few reads that I'm hoping to get to in May. This time I'm going to actually try to tackle things that I actually own already, stuff that's on my shelves, and these are all things that came out this year that I already own. First, I'm going to read Huntley Fitzpatrick's sophomore novel, What I Thought Was True. I've heard mixed things about this one, but, I haven't really read any reviews of it, like detailed ones, so I am actually pretty much looking forward to, like, getting lost in Huntley's writing again, so there's that. I am also going to be reading A Mad Wicked Folly by Sharon Biggs Waller, which I won from Debbie at Snuggly Oranges. I have heard nothing but praise for this book, and it sounds very unusual compared to all the other books I've read. I love the historical touch to it, and I'm very much looking forward to hopefully loving it as much as everyone else did. I'm also going to start a new series, and that's Taken by Erin Bowman. I am gonna start it because I love Erin. I think she's one of the nicest people I've chatted with on Twitter. I also am very intrigued by her book story. Plus, I do know that the sequel, Frozen, is available if I want to read that straight, so there's that. And I'm also going to read Just One Year by Gail Forman. I am probably going to reread Just One Day before it, which should be fun. And then I think I'm going to read, well, I know I'm probably going to read the novella after, so I am excited. I need to know what happens. I was very invested in Just One Day, and I hope that I will be just as drawn into Just One Year. And the last book that's on my to-read list for May is the finale of a series that I've been, kind of a little bit obsessed with, and it is Ignite Me by Tahereh Mafi. I have been avoiding this because I know that people were talking about it when it came out. And I just kind of wanted to, set myself back from the hype, because I do that a lot with books that are either upcoming and I haven't read, or I've heard too much about and I've read. I know it might sound silly, but to me, just giving it some time allows me to separate my thoughts from the influence of other people. So yeah, that's going to be my read. And of course, there are like a bunch of other books that I want to read this month, but we shall get to that shortly. Okay, guess that's it for April, and I will see you guys again soon. Well, not so soon for the monthly recap, that's next month, but probably for another vlog. Alright guys, bye!